Smartphone games very often than not end up becoming sensations very quickly. Case in point, Angry Birds, Temple Run, Subway Surfer, Mini Militia, Pokemon Go, Candy Crush, I mean the list goes on. Now mostly this craze dies down very quickly as well, with sometimes people losing interest in them or sometimes just controversies tying them down. However, the impact the latest sensation PUBG has had has never been so intense or extreme. Like the game has been banned, people have been killed because of the game, gotten arrested because of playing it, lost their mental stability and whatnot. In fact, the makers have had to put a limit on the time played and even regulate the age limit of people who can play in India. So why does PUBG has this impact? Like, what is it about this game that has been a rage for so long and has had such an extreme reaction from both the sides, the one who play and the ones against it?
ये PUBG वाला है क्या?
Neither is smartphone gaming a new phenomenon, nor is social gaming. Let's look into it. Now the first thing is accessibility. Accessibility is what brought PUBG on everyone's phone. The ease of playing a console quality game anywhere, anytime on your smartphone attracted everyone. Add to that the affordability of smartphone and the cheap internet, you have a huge user base at hand. Now that the user base is sorted, the ability to play with your friends, family, cousins, siblings, anybody is what got people hooked. It's basically like chilling with people and playing games with them within the comfort of your own room. Now with gaming consoles and PC, we've had good quality social gaming for a long time now. But the problem is that not everybody owns a decent PC or a gaming console. Now again, PUBG is not the first multiplayer battle royale game that you can play with your friends. Before PUBG, we had games like Free Fire and Fortnite, which basically served the same purpose. However, while Fortnite was only for iPhones initially, Free Fire didn't really pick up since it was nowhere as good as PUBG. PUBG's ability to offer so much more with great graphics and seamless multiplayer matching was something that appealed to everybody. Add to that new modes and maps coming in every now and then, the developers are doing a great job in making sure that the game does not feel monotonous. Now with the massive user base that the game has made for itself, almost everyone is playing or has played the game. Once you start, there's no going back. In order to get the gamers hooked, the game uses bots which are easy to kill. The more kills is equal to more funds. The game is easy to learn but hard to master. That's where a person's competitiveness comes into play. We all want to be the best at we can be, especially if we can boast about it among friends. Now psychologists have also said that the ability to beat 99 other humans is also what gets people triggered. Surviving a 99 people round itself is a huge surge of adrenaline. Not just that, it affects friendship, work, study, performance and basically social life. Why do you need to go out when you can share a fun activity with your friends within the comfort of your own home? Now there have been instances where people have talked about prioritizing their PUBG friends instead of their real friends. What do you do when you're the only person in a group that doesn't play PUBG? Now to wrap it up, here are a few symptoms of PUBG addiction. Now these aren't exclusive to PUBG, in fact these are symptoms of any kind of drug addiction. Not just that, there are reports of kids stealing money from their parents for in-game purchases in PUBG, something that can also be associated with drug addiction. Now we are not concluding that PUBG is as bad as doing drugs. This is just to make a point that all kinds of addictions are bad, be it drugs or games. Play but play responsibly. See you in Pochinki.